George fed the stray dog the freshly purchased food, and from then on, every time he went to work, there was always an empty spot in the parking lot. The puppy helps George occupy a parking space every day. During the day, the little dog braved the scorching sun. You also need to stand on the roof of the car to keep the birds away from George's car. After work, George noticed that all the other cars were covered in bird poop, but his car was clean. The puppy patrols the parking lot every day, and if he found another puppy peeing on George's car, he'd scare the peeing puppy away. It will try to turn on the faucet and hose down the tires. All of this, George didn't know any of it. The puppy just hid and watched George from a distance. And then one day, George walked to the car after work. The dog snatched his backpack from him. George ran after him. He was angry. He thought to himself, why is this dog so bad? But then George turned his head. He realized that there was a pretty girl in front of him whose car had broken down. And this pretty girl, that day when he went to buy food, the girl he fell in love with. Before George could react, the dog barked at him to remind him to take his chance. It turns out that the dog had deliberately lured George over to create opportunities for George and the beautiful woman.